talk about Jaylen Waddle.
Okay.
Jaylen Waddle going against the Jets.
We can talk about him.
Yeah, we could, and we will. Jaylen Waddle going against the Jets. I'm going to throw him in must start. I'm sorry, great start. Great start against the Jets. I think that Miami most likely won't need to pass a ton. I still think he'll most likely get the most targets on this team. But I think Miami is not going to have a hard time at all with the Jets, and they're going to have a more run-heavy game. So I'm going to put him in great start this week.
You know, as great as he's been, and as much as I like Waddle down the stretch, this isn't a plus matchup for wide receivers. Whether you believe in the Jets secondary or you just think their run defense is so bad that the wide receivers don't need to get involved, I'm with you, JL. I think the Dolphins don't have any trouble dispatching the Jets this weekend, but that does downgrade Waddle a little bit for me from that great start tier down to the solid start tier. I just don't think they're going to have to do nearly anything at all through the air to beat this team. But he's still a solid start. He's on that like back end wide receiver 2 for me. So he's probably going in your lineups, but I could see lots of situations where Waddle doesn't make it in. So I'll put him in that solid start.
In week 11, they did play the Jets, and they're coming off a bye this week, and he was wide receiver 13 in that week. He scored 20.6 points PPR. So I think I agree with you, Simon. I think I'll have a solid wide receiver 2 week.
Here we go. Craig, where are you putting him? We've got one great start, one solid start, but it looks like we're both on that line maybe between the two.
Yeah, he's right in there. I'd probably go great start too. I think he belongs there with Tyler Lockett. And, to your point, he had a good game earlier this season against him. He's still the main receiving weapon there. And that offense is just humming for Miami, and I don't think they're necessarily just going to slow it down because they have to. Tua's going to continue to throw the ball, and I think Waddle will be the main beneficiary of that.
Yep, I'm with you there. Josh, what about you? We've got 2 great starts and a solid start.
Yeah, so I think Waddle's going to have a great game. I will mention that Devontae Parker's back, which maybe possibly takes away a little bit of his targets, but I'm concerned enough about it to where he's a great start for me still, is what I'm saying. Great start.
Okay, then Jaylen Waddle ends up in the great start tier with Tyler Lockett.